What's going on, Stogie lovers? Welcome to another episode of Tandem Man Stogies. Today we have a unique mail call because I have no idea what is in this box. Typically, I know what's coming, an idea, but this one is a complete blind. This box comes in courtesy of one of your favorite YouTubers, Martin Trucking. Thank you, sir. We're going to do a trade. So I actually reach out to him and goes, hey, let's do a trade and share some of your favorites, and vice versa. Martin said no. let me send you some of mine first, and then you can judge what you want to send me back in return. So I was like, okay, no problem. So I have no idea what Martin sent me, but it's a pretty heavy box here. So let's take a peek at what did Martin send me. Holy moly. Goddamn. All right, let's start with let's take our time here. This looks like one of those it's a punch. All right, let's before we get into it, let's see what did he send here. Oh my goodness. All right, let's take a look. Okay, let's put that aside. Start off with, we have a Swiss Army knife, Martin Truckin', Reddington, Cali. This is his some of his swag for his company. It's pretty neat. Thank you, sir. We have a knife, and I think this is a wine opener, wine key, and of course, whenever you need a screwdriver, comes in handy, right? Heck yeah. And I think this has got to have a bottle cap opener, just in case an opportunity arises, right? Not only that, he sent me a notepad. This is pretty neat. Of course, we got Martin's information on here. I don't know if he was okay with me putting out maybe your number, but yeah, it's right here. Thank you, Martin. Appreciate it, buddy. Actually, I think Martin is his last name, so I'm not sure if he gave out his first name, but let's just roll with Martin for now. Okay, so this is the year of the snake punch. Ooh, I mangled that. There we go. Let's take a look at that. Punch bottle, rocket limited edition. Nice. I think it goes, probably goes like that. Really cool. First one, I don't have this in my collection, nor have I ever smoked this, so I'm looking forward to something like this. That's very neat. All right, let's take a look at what he sent over. Busting at the seam here. Holy smokes. All right, we're gonna start off. Dang, Martin, Randy, what did you send me? Okay, all right. First off, we have a nublet. Looks like a Montenegro Selection Privada. You guys can see that. Enough lighting. Not sure there's enough lighting in there. There we go. Okay. Montenegro Selection Privada. That's cool. This one's new to me. I never seen that. If you guys know more about it, please let me know in the comments. Okay. Next one, we have a Rocky Patel Gold Connecticut. I've never seen this Rocky before. But then again, I don't know much about Rocky either, so this is a first for me. This is pretty neat. Okay, this one. What is this? All right, let's take a look. Year of the Duke. Oh, Year of the Dookie. This one just came out, right? By Dunbarton and Trust. Very neat. I hear my friends talking about it. Some of my buddies were talking about this Year of the Dookie. Very cool. Thank you, brother. That is very neat. Okay, what do we have here? La Roquisa? Tuxla. That's a, well, I know that comes from Tatawahe, right? But that doesn't look like Tatawahe. Alright, maybe you guys can help me out here. Or Martin can hop in here and fill in the gaps here for me, brother. Help a brother out. Okay, red meat lovers. I have not smoked this one yet. Now, when I was at PCA, I think we have one of the red meat lovers. Hold on, let me take a look at it. Right over here. All right, so this one I got at PCA. Steve Saka had this at the opening ceremony. He was giving these out to the all the people that attended. I have not smoked it yet. That's the Fratinga, and this is the filet mignon. Pretty neat. I have not smoked the red meat lovers yet. Looking forward to it. Okay. Plasencia. Whoa. This is like a Corona? No, there's a name for it. Nesticos. 4.5 by 36 Plasencia Reserva de Original. This is it's kind of down my alley. Quick smoke, right? Okay, let's see. What else do we have? Jeez, Randy, what did you send me? We have a Hoya de Monterrey Excalibur. That's new. I'm gonna have to put this in a separate box because I gotta keep track what you sent me here. Hoya de Monterrey Excalibur. Fill me in, limited edition. Tell me more about this before I hop on Google and start doing my research. Okay, next we have the Filthy Viking. All right, that's the first for me. Kind of looks like a Lancero. Probably is Lancero. Let me see if I can pull a Lancero out. Take a look. Okay, so here's the My Father's Lancero. Ooh, I think this is a 7.5, or maybe this might be a 6 Lancero. Ring gauge seems to be right on. A little smaller than a 38 for a Lancero. It's just a little bit smaller, so maybe help me out here. What Vitola is this? But the Filthy King, very nice. Okay, La Aurora Cosecha 2007. Whoa, what is that? It's from 2007? Very cool. I'm not sure. I'm gonna have to do some research after this. Okay, we have an unbanned closed foot, almost closed foot. All right, Randy, you have to help me out here, brother. What is this? Look at this one. Holy smokes. Another closed foot with a very interesting blue band. Not sure what this one is either. So we kind of round this down. We have 2 left. We have an Espinosa Crema. I think I've had this one before. Very, very creamy and smooth. La Crema. Nice. And then, what do we have here? Oh, Ezra Zion. Yeah, neat. I have a buddy of mine who loves Ezra Zion, and I've had a couple of their cigars before. Very, very tasty. I don't want to open this one yet until I'm ready to smoke it, so I'll leave this inside. This is very cool. Randy, sir, you outdid yourself, brother. Now I gotta see what I'm gonna send over to you to at least match this kind of a bomb mailbox here. Thank you, sir. I appreciate it. If you guys get a moment, swing on over to Martin Trucking. Give them a subscribe, a comment, and some follows. Help us grow. Pretty much, we're all just trying to grow something big here. So you guys do me a favor, swing over to his channel and give him a big thumbs up and a big like and a subscribe. You know, all that. I'm not really good at spitting all that stuff out. So anyway, thank you everybody for spending some time with me here today. And Randy, I appreciate it, brother. Thank you. Take care. Bye.